Hello and Shabbat Shalom to a special episode 2. This is part 1, where I'll go over my pre-show notes, things to watch for in this episode. Then we'll do, like before, part 2 with nerd notes, get you some background information, fill in some blanks maybe. And then part 3, I'll wrap it up with my post-show notes and all of our Bible references. So let's get into it. All right, to open up episode 2, we're going to get a little flashback to ancient times. We're going to get a little history of Shabbat and why God created the day of rest. After the opening credits, we're going to get back into modern day times. Well, I say modern day times, the times of Jesus, where we're going to see a now restored Mary. She no longer goes by Lilith. We're going to see Mary picking flowers. Rabbi Yusuf is going to happen to be walking by the marketplace at the time Mary is picking her flowers. He's going to see the restored Mary. Remember, he was there with Nicodemus when they tried the exorcism. He sees the restored Mary. It surprises him, obviously. He runs back to Nicodemus to report his findings. Matthew is going to Quintus to find out if Simon's story about having a deal with him is correct or not. And then as part of that, Matthew is then going to be given a special assignment. We get our first introduction to the Sons of Thunder, James and John. They will show up briefly in this episode, but we do get our first introduction to them here. As I said, Rabbi Yusuf is going to report his findings. Nicodemus is told that he is wanted by the local court to report why it took a few days before the miracle happened. Rabbi Nicodemus is obviously intrigued. He's going to start his own investigations. And then to wrap up this episode, Mary herself is going to be hosting a Shabbat dinner. There are going to be a few surprise guests for Mary's Shabbat dinner. We will get introduced to a couple fictional characters, Barnaby and Shula, and then back to our biblical characters. We do get introduced to James the Lesser and Thaddeus. That's going to be it for part 1. Be sure to watch out for all of those things that I mentioned in the episode. If you haven't downloaded the Chosen app, please go download the Chosen app so you can watch all these episodes. If you happen to have a subscription to Amazon Prime Video as well, all of these episodes are also on Prime Video. Hope you enjoy episode 2. I'll see you back for Nerd Notes and part 2.